My name is Deja, and I hope you find serenity.
I hope you find serenity. I hope you find serenity.
Peace, y'all. I just returned from an incredibly powerful and deep inner child healing retreat. My guests were a young woman, her mother, and her grandmother. They were 28, 52, and 74. I loved them so much. I'm amazed at the profound healing that's taking place for the collective. I witnessed them be so open and so honest, so transparent, so vulnerable with one another, so compassionate to one another. Just so real. I was holding space for them to deeper process some things, but it was so healing for me. I've been healing a lot my relationship with my mother. And I was just feeling deeper into the maternal lineage, motherhood, and daughterhood, and what it means to be willing to heal. Because they had been through so much together. Similarly, me and my mom have been through so much together. But the things they have overcome, the things they have transmuted, the realizations that they have already had and then we're having during the retreat, I'm still in awe. And I'm even making this video to just deeper integrate. And I've been getting this message. I've been seeing with my own journey with my mother that the more honest I am with her, the more that I work on healing how I feel about our relationship on my own time, then the more I see her healing. My healing is her healing in so many ways. But yeah, I know I can go even further with my mom, and she can go even further with me. Just being, unapologetic and unafraid to talk about things like sex and even trauma and abuse and drugs and addiction and transformation and holistic healing. That's what we got to talk about. This young woman was able to be so honest about these things with her mother and her grandmother. Her mother and grandmother were both so honest about their own journeys with these things as well. And I was, the whole time I was like in shock. I was like, I could never say some of these things in front of my mom. But the truth is I could. But I've been afraid because I've been afraid that she wasn't ready to get that deep with me. So it was really helping me to overcome some of my own fears. To see their bravery, it makes me want to be more brave. And I really want to, hold my mom. And just, there's so much that we haven't processed together that I would love to be able to talk to her about. I would love to be able to cry with her and just be so real and so raw with her the way they were. Like, I look forward to being able to have that with her. And I forgive her for everything that I used to be so angry about. And I hope she can forgive me too. Because we haven't always been kind to one another. We haven't always been understanding. We haven't always been open. And the truth is I love her so much. And I'm so grateful for her support. And I'm ready. I feel more ready now to do that healing work with my mother after doing this work with this family. I mean, it's so important. We don't have to leave our family out of the healing journey. They can come with us, you know, if they're willing. There's so much that I'm processing. I don't want to share anything personal with that this family shared, but this is a good cry. Like, this is a cry coming from so much love. And I don't feel the same after this retreat. This was by far my best experience hosting a retreat. No shade to any of my past guests. Every single retreat has been beautiful, has been love, has been healing. I've learned from every single person who has trusted me in giving them that divine serenity experience. But this one was one that really hit me very deep. And I'll never forget it. And I look forward to seeing them again. I feel like it became my family. And they were only here for 5 days. They were only here for 5 days, and when they were leaving, I wanted to cry because I was just like, wow, I love you. You women are amazing. Thank you for just choosing yourself. Yeah. So that's where I'm at. I'm so grateful. This was like my last big retreat of the year. In December, I have a guest coming who was supposed to come in April. But her retreat's going to be a little bit different because she's coming the week that we're giving the Frequency Music Festival, which my friends and I are hosting for the winter solstice. It's going to be Friday, December 23rd. And so I have a guest coming, but I'll be super like in planning mode for the festival. So she's basically going to just kind of join me within my life more so than like having the dedicated healing sessions like I had with this group. So that will technically be my last retreat. So just one more this year. It's insane to think I've just finished my second year of hosting retreats. I remember what do you have? No. Fuera con esto. Yeah, I'm not wearing pants. It's just Angel, my dog. She'll bring things in from the compost, like old avocado shells, old coconut shells, and I don't like her to bring it in the house because it's old and it brings ants. Anyways, I remember the last retreat of last year so vividly. I had a guest come over Christmas, actually, so like the same time as this next one is. And I remember being like, wow, the first year of retreats, it flew by, and now it's like year 2. And I'm like, I'm eager to see what it will be like, you know, the end of 2023, what all will have unfolded by then. I've already got some retreats booked. 2 so far for next year, the very last week of January and then the very beginning of February. And other inquiries are flowing in, and I look forward to it. This work has been everything that little Deja could ever dream of, to be able to make people feel better. It's something it's just in my heart. It's how I've always been. I remember when I was a little girl, whenever I saw someone who was getting picked on, or who was being left out, or people called them weird or anything. I remember I always decided to be friends with that person, that one person who'd be sitting alone and people were mean to them. I would go and sit. And I would always just show them love, because I just know, I know how hurtful it can be sometimes, how hard it can be sometimes, just to be living in this world. And I knew how important it was to show them love. And I didn't care what any of the other kids said about me. I just wanted to make sure that they had at least one friend. And it's just, I don't even know why this is making me cry so much. It's just like, this is what I love. This is what I love. I love to just be there for people. I love it. I love it so much. It's an honor. It's truly an honor. It's an honor. And it's all I want in the world. Is to just love. To just love and be loved. And to create space for people to feel safe and accepted and heard. A space where I can listen. And I'm so grateful. It's the greatest gift that I give to others, and I give it to myself. And I love to cry. I love to just feel. I love to let it flow. And I'm not afraid to cry. I'm not afraid to be soft or vulnerable. I'm not afraid to heal. I feel brave. And I feel so excited to just heal more with my mother, with my family. I need to go and blow my nose. So I think I'm complete. But I'm sending you love. You're so deserving. I hope you're being supported. And I hope you're being held. Even if it is by yourself.